everybody, this is Spiky Drummer. So I've had a whole lot of questions about blast beats, and I thought I would just do a whole revamp video on this thing. So, let us begin. Alright, so there's many different kinds of blasts, as you may know, but this one in particular is a really good one to start out with. It's very clear, easy to understand, and easy to play at slower speeds. So to get yourself a good foundation, we're going to start out playing these blasts with a double bass. So in the basics of this blast beat, what you're going to be doing is playing 16th notes on the bass and the snare, matching one another. However, you're going to be alternating your bass pedals, right, left, like you normally would with a double bass pattern. And you're just going to be matching that with your snare. So play at a really slow speed like this. So when you get used to that, then go ahead and start working on the actual drum beat. Now that you're used to playing with your right hand on the snare and then the double bass is going, we're going to take your left hand and play 8th notes on the hi-hat like this. So now you're comfortable with the actual pattern, and that's pretty much it as far as that blast goes, and it's really easy. And so then what you need to work on now, and it's the key to this blast or this kind of drum playing, is speed. So there's a particular technique that you can work on, and if you watch my wrists, they're not really going to be moving a whole lot. Take your index finger and your thumb and find the fulcrum of the stick like you normally would when you're picking up to play the drumstick. Get a good balance point, and then you're going to be applying upward force with your middle finger and ring finger. But basically you're going to be using the rebound of the snare to throw your stick back at you, and then you're going to throw it back down onto the snare with those two fingers that I showed you. It's a really strange and foreign way of playing with your drumsticks, and you don't use it all the time. Your stick is actually going to want to try to wander all over the snare head. And so try to keep it pretty focused on the middle of the snare, and that's a really good way to practice, just to focus on the middle of the snare and start working your way up in speed. All you need to do is practice it at gradual speed increments, so just move your way up every time that you get used to a certain speed, play that for a while, and then step it up ever so slightly, and then keep stepping it up ever so slightly after that, until finally you've moved your way up in speed. Next, I would actually like to talk with you about an exclusive blast that I've created myself. Let me show you.